Welcome back, WordPress Gurus. In part one, we basically refined the post and optimized it, ready to go for search engines. Let's see what we did. First, we had this with comments, and now we have two facts. Who's okay? They were both open by default. What is Obama's first name? Barack. Who's the president of America? President Obama. Our Livicons here on the right. Which kind of clashes. There's just not enough space there, not enough facts, but there will be eventually. There's going to be 10 to 15 facts. Here's our picture, medium size. Lightbox is not going to work while in preview mode, and as you can see, there are no room for comments. But this sidebar, doesn't that kind of bother you a little bit sometimes? So let's get rid of that sidebar. And here's what we're going to scroll down, and we're going to go to layout settings. In the layout settings, the default has the sidebar, but we're going to choose this one all the way on the right here, no sidebar. Okay, in addition to that, don't play around with this too much, but you want to get things, mostly that WP Pro forum system, you want to turn that off. Most WordPress sites don't have this, but we do. The user profile is made easy. We'll turn that off because there's no login or log out here. Social comments, we can turn that off. There's no comments in here. You want to turn things off so these things don't load and slow down your page load times. So as you can see, we'll just update that. And while we're at it, just to show you, we'll add some more facts in here. And we'll update it. Now we're going to refresh. Okay, the Livicon obviously clashes with that first fact. So what we're going to do is just eliminate this Livicon and save that for another day, or figure out another way to implement it. Now, if we scroll down to the text, let's add some more dummy text. Let's say we want to, we'll get into quotes and pull quotes. Okay, let's just pretend this is a quote right here from, who knows, Robert Redford. Will say, insert short code, and we'll quote, and really just leave it default. All you got to do is cite who it is. We'll say, Robert Redford. Don't worry about cite, don't worry about any of it, just insert the short code. There we go. There's one way to quote. Another way to make something stand out is to use a pull quote. And I'll show you what a pull quote does, because we're going to take this text, we're going to wrap it in a pull quote. And we like our pull quotes aligned to the right. We like everything aligned to the right. It just fits the theme of what we're doing. So we're going to insert a pull quote. I should say, let's back up. Let's insert this in a note. We'll make it a colored pull quote. So we're going to insert a note. Okay, now what do we want the background to be? Let's say we want it to be pinkish. Sort of like that. Okay, so there's our note, and then we have to wrap the note in the pull quote. The pull quote's going to align to the right. Insert short code, and we'll update the page. When you're done making all revisions to the page, you generally want to do this. Click Purge from Cache so users don't see old versions of the page. But let's refresh it and see what these quotes have done. We've gotten rid of the Livicon. Okay, so here's our fact. Currently they're all opened. We'll have to, you can change that setting so they're not all open, which it should be. It should look like this. And we have our picture. And here's our quote from Robert Redford. It kind of stands out a little bit. It's professional. And here's our pull quote. It kind of stands out to the right. And remember,